ride is only 75 cents, which I'm not, And
is everything case to case?
I'm an... What a jerk this guy is. So, I'm not a bus rider. In fact, in Kansas City, I've never rode the bus.
No.
In Kansas City. I've rode the bus elsewhere.
Me too.
But never in Kansas City. And I don't know if the half-off bus fare
is enough to induce you.
I don't know. A
From Blue
bus
Springs?
ride might induce me, but like $1.50 is how much it costs to ride a bus.
Yeah, and you can get a transfer.
now you can get it for
2
75
hours
cents.
later, you can still catch another bus and go somewhere else.
I like the bus system. I like that it's like I'm not anti.
$3 gets you a bus pass good all day. You can just ride around on the bus.
Yeah, that sounds great.
It is.
But what if you purchased the bus pass?
Oh, would you be pissed now?
I think I'd be pissed
I'd definitely be pissed.
because I know from my business, people will buy like an annual pass. They'll be like, oh, I'll pay $200 and it pays for itself. But does it pay for itself when you're giving discounts every day? And so now you bought a bus pass, and now it's half price throughout the entire summer. Because let's face it, throughout this entire summer, we're going to have like ozone alert days every
it's
day.
like 174 out there every day.
I would like to know the numbers. Like how many people are just like, yeah, I might as well ride the bus.
I mean, does anybody really care about that?
I
The
guess
people that ride the bus
people
do.
that ride the bus that don't
People
have
that buy, you can only buy a month-long pass. Month-long pass, $50, $30 if you're a senior.
So you get it for
so
30?
yours is 30.
Yeah, I show up. I show up and you have to show
like
ID.
how we were both on that one.
I show up. I show my fake ID. I get my $30 discount.
Yeah.
I can't believe all the whining about summertime, just to let you know. I mean,
Wait a second. There's like a huge heat wave from really Kansas City all the way across the whole country to the East Coast. Power outages all over.
not here, though. There's no power outages. And, I'm enjoying the heat.
It never
You've
ceases.
got a pool in your backyard,
Yeah,
you
you could
son of a
skinny dip
And
it.
bitch.
air conditioning. I
You
can't
could-
skinny dip.
Listen,
my
You
wife
could if
won't
you
let
wanted
me.
to.
Unless
You could-
I'm doing with Beckham.
You could go
you
out,
can go out by
skinny dip,
yourself.
completely naked, jump on the trampoline, whatever. You could do all that if you wanted to.
That's a visual nobody really wants here. I'm
That's
just
what
letting
she's
you know.
doing when you're not looking.
I know.
So, but yeah. So
With
it's,
signs for Beckham, right?
It never like okay. We're in Missouri, right?
Right.
And you've been in Missouri for a while.
Right.
You understand that we have different weather patterns in Missouri.
Yeah.
That's why I love Missouri.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's why I visited California. It was a very nice place to visit, but I like having seasons. I like being able to just sweat my balls off in the summertime and also freeze my balls off in the wintertime.
Yeah, that's so great.
It happens, right?
That's just so great.
It's so fantastic.
Having to
right?
scrape your windows in the wintertime.
It's wonderful.
And have your
All
car
I'm saying-
running ahead of time in the summer to cool it off.
You don't park it in the heated garage.
Yeah, see, once again, these are these suburban...
I can't.
Do you have a heated garage?
No, I can't even park my car in the garage. I have a garage.
But
I can't get in the garage because my truck is too large for the garage. But I don't
laugh at you,
understand why
sir.
so many people complain about the weather when in the summer it's going to be hot. In the winter it's going to be cold,
Yeah.
except for last winter. But I mean, hell, this is what global warming is all about.
And if you don't
So
like
get
it,
ready.
leave. Okay.
They should be more worried about the impending zombie apocalypse and Armageddon
And
on
nationalized
December
healthcare.
24th. And nationalized healthcare.
Well,
Right.
I would want nationalized health care if there's going to be a zombie apocalypse.
Maybe that's the cause of the zombie
Or
apocalypse.
maybe
Eric.
that's the cause of the requirement for nationalized health care. Because they know it's coming.
Like you have to get
Like how many
health care, and you
how
also
many
have to, like,
face
take a
eatings do
pill.
there have to be before they go, this just is like not a trend. This isn't just like a retweet here.
People are just eating faces left and right.
Yeah.
There's just people going down on people, eating them. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know about that. I don't see that
Seems very
reported
odd.
in the news,
No, I
but I
haven't
do
seen-
see people having their faces eaten off, and then you can find more stories about it. Do you have the copycat person?
Yeah, somebody who
The guy in China.
Yeah.
yeah, in China.
I mean, I
when
don't like I
he
said.
got drunk.
If all they found was weed in his system, then
Of course, don't bath salts dissolve anyway?
I would think you'd still find.
Is it
Yeah,
really
they
that
dissolve
kind of
in the
bath
bath when you take the bath. You
They
put them
call
in the
it-
bath,
They
and
call it bath salts.
I don't know. I don't even know how you take it. I don't know if you smoke it or eat it. Or
I'll show you later,
Okay.
after the show.
All right, cool.
But anyway, you're here because
finish
you're
it
the
up.
sports
Yeah,
guy.
yeah,
you're the
yeah.
sports guy. Let's talk some sports. Enough
Wimble-
of this clowning around
Absolutely,
business.
yeah.
Let's get to the nitty gritty.
Absolutely.
The cold hard headlines. That's all I'm interested in.
Wimbledon. going on right now.
Not interested. Go ahead, next.
Hot. Sharapova's a grunter. You know the grunter, Sharapova?
I do recall the grunt.
And I know you like that.
I love the grunt.
Okay, thank you.
I don't like tennis at all, but I will just turn the
watch
volume
it for
up.
that.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's
Actually,
reason enough.
I turn on in the bedroom, and I turn it up really high, and then I just go in the other room, and so I think, like, what's going on in there?
Who the hell's doing that?
Sounds like that have never...
come
I've
out
never
of his
came out
bedroom
of the
except when
before.
the TV
like
is on.
twice. You've got a couple kids, so. I mean, unless they're Beckhams.
They're adopted.
Sharapova lost. She's number one player in the world. Won the last Grand Slam.
Mm-hmm.
Kim Clijsters lost. That's her last Wimbledon ever. She's won it a couple times. Federer went on and won again. And Serena's winning, despite the fact that her sister's not playing. But they're playing doubles together. I think that if they lost in doubles, that Serena would probably just quit. Like
Serena is playing by herself.
I mean,
in
a
singles.
Williams is always going to end up winning somewhere.
Yeah.
Yes.
Either they play each other to win.
Or they're playing on the same team to win,
Yeah.
or one of them's winning by themselves, the other one's winning the team.
So she's
together.
playing singles.
And she's playing doubles with her sister, too.
Oh, they said her sister wasn't playing.
Yeah, her sister's out of the singles.
Yeah, she's out of the singles.
But they're still playing doubles together.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay.
I follow now.
Yeah. You
But
got it?
they're like an unstoppable force. But apparently they have been stopped.
Yeah.
When it comes to the singles.
You know, I think if Tiger
Well, one
was
of
out
them
there-
was, but then the other goes on. They're, again, still in the doubles.
Yep.
Are there tennis
I mean,
Olympics? Is there
yes,
an Olympic?
yeah,
There's like
absolutely.
a
Yep.
U.S. Olympic
Yep.
tennis team.
Absolutely.
Who takes that every year?
Well, it's every 4 years. First
Who takes that every? Who takes that every time that there are Olympics?
They all played in the last one.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know.
No, but I mean, what country? Like, because you can already tell that an American is not going to win the 100-yard dash or whatever the hell. Like, American's not going to win. Who wins tennis?
Well, you know I'm a homer, right? We win everything.
You're a
Come
what?
on. I'm a homer. That
Oh.
means that I always root for the home team,
Yes.
which is in this case the United States. So we're the best at everything, and we're going to win every gold medal, and nobody else can win anything.
But who usually does?
In
because,
tennis?
like,
Well,
for
it's only been
instance-
out for 2 years. There's only been 2 Olympics with tennis. First of all.
I did not know
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
So, but for instance, like for water polo, I heard that the Swedish chicks will grind their toenails to a point to where they can stab you while they're playing water polo.
You had me with Swedish chicks grinding,
Yeah.
but you lost me with toenails.
Look into that and confirm that next week.
I
'Cause
will.
that could be BS.
That is important.
But I
We're
think
right
that it
there.
could
It
be.
sounds
a
like
huge-
BS.
It sounds like BS. It could be BS. It smells like BS. But it could be true.
Like they're playing dirty
It could
water
be one of those
polo
fun
doing
facts
that.
that I hear, and I'm like, I'm going to store that away.
And that's really working for you, isn't it? You like it.
I brought it up today.
Absolutely.
And I just think that it's interesting that they would shave their toenails to a point to where they could actually do some stabbing damage underneath the water.
Well, see, I just grow that naturally like that. You know?
Do you? Okay. Because as we all know, once you're in the water, you can't see into the water.
Exactly.
Yeah, we've covered
That's why
this.
you can just skinny dip all you want.
So if
Nobody
they-
can
if
ever
they
You
see
don't
had
have
like-
to worry about neighbors
Yeah, if
viewing
they,
from a
had,
distance.
if they had skinny dipping water polo, I bet it'd be even more popular.
That's why Bikini Beach volleyball was popular in 2002?
lingerie football.
That's not an Olympic event.
It should be.
Exactly.
You wouldn't watch that? Listen, that
on.
stuff could come on at 2 a.m.
No, it'd be better if it did.
I would DVR it. These Olympics brought to you by the official network of the London Olympics, Showtime.
I don't know if you guys heard Michael Jordan's son. He won a fight with a couple women and then
Cool.
lost the fight with many policemen.
Oh,
Very intoxicated, very drunk. And you know what? Michael Jordan won last basketball games last year, then his son's won fights this year. So it's fairly impressive.
yes. Jordan, which had the worst, is it the most expensive divorce in history compared to Paul McCartney?
Yes.
Like Paul McCartney may be the worst.
Well, and Kobe, I think, would have been right there, but now he's staying together with his wife.
Yeah.
You heard that, right?
Cheaper to keep her.
Well, actually, the ring was, gosh, what, $20 million or something?
Yeah.
That was disgusting.
Still, $20 million is a drop in the bucket compared to what she could have got.
Yeah. I mean, hundreds and hundreds of millions. So.
She can still get that at any time.
Yeah, it's still on the table.
It's just right there for the taking. Come on. She can keep collecting more in the meantime, so it's a win-win for her, right?
Absolutely. Sports with a guy named Chris. Thank you very
you,
much
guys.
for joining us tonight. Sorry that you have to duck out early, but we will talk with you next week.
We will.
Same
And
bat
We'll
time.
be covering Swedish chicks grinding their toenails.
Absolutely. Swill's coming up next on the Big Dumb Fun Show.